Hey guys, welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10. Yeah. So, as you can see, we are back here in the Season 7 kind of circle deal. So, if you don't remember, this is what we did here. Yeah, we still got to put the rim around the top and then do something around the bottom. That'll happen eventually. Eventually, something will be there. We did some streaming, and we got this put in. No tunnel yet, but the circle is cleared. So we just got to figure out. I still have absolutely no clue what I want to do in there. I'm kind of leaning towards Season 8 and 9, kind of melding those two things together somehow, and seeing what we can come up with that. But the ground over here on the Season 7 deal, okay, it's a little bare, not gonna lie. The other ones, they got stuff going on. This one doesn't. So what I was thinking, in Season 7, the idea was that there was like a fungus of some sort taking over. There you are. Taking over. There was the red that was trying to take over, and the blue, which was the good, trying to fight back against it kind of deal. And so I think I'm going to continue with that. So what I'm kind of thinking is, yeah, red versus blue, RVB. So somewhere in here we'll have red, and I don't want to do like perfectly kind of mirrored things. So what I'm thinking is maybe over on this side here, like in this kind of area, we'll have red that's like, you know, starting to creep around this way. And then we'll have blue over here kind of trying to do the same, but the blue is good because blue is good. Red is bad. That's just, it's simple. Okay? It's simple. Blue good, red bad. Okay? And so the red creeping, trying to take over. And then, like I say, I think in between, I think we'll have like green. So it'll be like a lush green kind of. Oh, actually, you know what? Something we didn't have back in Season 7 was pale. So we could do pale in between. And I have no actual plan for this. I know. Shocker. Right? No actual plan. Just gonna wing it. But what I do want to do is get myself in frame, and then I'm thinking we'll come back a little bit of blocks, and then maybe we just kind of throw something out here. So this would kind of be the, oh wait, no, that's maybe, that's fine. We don't want a perfectly flat ground anyway, so we'll just kind of toss something that's perfect square. We don't, I mean, you know, Minecraft square, it's fine. But no. And so we're just gonna kind of throw something out. I know you don't see I'm over here, it's fine. I'm gonna kind of just throw something out here because I want to have a bit of a hill, right, coming up through here, but I also want low areas. So like areas like this, in between here, there'll be like little lower areas. And then it'll kind of wind around a little bit some places. Oh, maybe we should do this first, so we kind of get this figured out. Oh, we could actually do, I see. This is why sometimes it's just good not to plan. Because then you just get ideas that just pop in your brain place. Okay, so what if this comes all the way over to here somewhere? Okay, this is not the final. And then on either side of it, we have like green, right? And then down in the middle place, down yonder, that's where the gray, or maybe even the gray. Oh, like the green is coming back. Oh. So if we have it like the green is coming back up out of the hole, right? That could be a thing. I like it. Although I do think that going straight over like that is kind of a bit of a no thank you. So if we just bring it over this way a little bit, give it a little bit of, because I kind of want it to look like a crack almost. And so if we just have little offshoots like that, I think that would look better in like the cracked thought process and stuff, right? Because it's cracks. Oh, I like it. Oh, see? Oh, I love it. Okay, this is getting us somewhere. Obviously, we've got some ice and stuff to... Oh, actually, that might be all right there. We got some ice to remove, more water, obviously. But and these hills, I don't think I want to take these hills too crazy. So maybe just like, because we don't want to, I don't want it up against the ice or up against the wall. So if we just do a little something, kind of come around this. Yeah, that's looking fine. Just a basic kind of simple outline just to give us an idea. Okay, let's take a peek. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. A little bit of a maybe something here, right? A little something there. And then we kind of do the same thing over here. Blue is going to be a little bit bigger of an area, I think. The red will be over here because we don't want it to seem like the red is like that far into taking over. But if you remember, and if I remember, I will, just in case you didn't see it, season 7, I'll pop back over there, hopefully if I remember, and kind of just show you what I'm talking about as far as like the red versus blue and like all of that kind of stuff. Oh, I think this is gonna look sick. I mean, we again, there's some cleaning up to do, but I think the idea is there. I've been thinking about this. So the original idea was to have the red up on top and then the green coming from underneath. But now I'm thinking, what if the red was down in here? Starting here, I guess, down here in the hole. Some of this is not going to be able to go as deep as others because if we come down here, we can see, oh, maybe not there. We've got this water path going around, plus we have this under all the sides. But some parts, like this part here, I think can go a little bit lower in spots. And then like this part over here, I think can go, no, actually, yeah. I think that part can, where is the water? Oh, it's right there. So it could go a little bit lower. This part cannot, because obviously. So I'm thinking if we did the red in there in the crack, like it's coming up out of the depths, I think that makes more sense. And so we're just going to kind of toy, good, this way. We're just going to kind of toy with that a little bit real quick and just kind of see how that, I need that. Oh, I don't have... Ow. Okay. So what we need to do is we got to get some of this crimson in there and then just surround it with netherrack, essentially. And then we'll spread the crimson to the netherrack, right? Pretty sure that's how that do. So if we just get this in here. Okay, so then we just spread the crimson going through here. And then, like I say, we'll have it kind of creeping up in some spots, but mostly the crack. Oh, I think that's gonna pop. Oh, that's gonna look sick. Because you're gonna have to, you gotta remember, like up here is gonna be some, you know, some of the warped, but also green. And so it's really gonna, oh, I think that's gonna look nice. The unfortunate thing though, is that every single bit of this requires a bit of bone meal. So like every block, I have to bone meal. I think that's really gonna look good though. Okay, do I have? I probably don't. I am so ill prepared for the. Ooh, actually, you know what? This. Okay, we could even do this every once in a while. Ooh, lost it. Like if we did something like that. Oh yeah. Oh, I like it. That kind of just adds to it, doesn't it? And then we could just like bloop one every once in a while, and then in some spots we'll kind of have both, right? And that also, that adds a little bit of light, right? Just a touch, a skosh. A skosh of light. All right, so let's continue on with this and see where it goes. I think it's looking pretty dang good already. Started getting it to where it's like coming up out of the hole. Got a little bit of a missing block there, but that's fine. But I kind of wanted to see how it was gonna look next to some green, and I hope this moss doesn't take over that stuff. And it doesn't. Sweet. Okay. So I think we're gonna go full moss. I was kind of thinking grass, but I mean, maybe we could like mix in some grass. But I think, and hopefully this doesn't look too Christmassy. That's always a concern, I think. When mixing red and green, I could just end up looking like Christmas. So, yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that. That's just not quite the look I am trying to achieve, right? So, the good thing about moss, I guess, is that we can eventually hide light underneath it. I mean, this is pretty dang green. It's a little less green, obviously, on my main account because the cam account is using a bit more saturation than my main account. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Wait, no, it's not. Okay. Yeah, see, I think there definitely has to be some kind of border right through here. And I think that's partly where the pale moss is going to go. I think the pale moss being there will definitely help. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that I feel like it's too jarring of just like a sudden transition. So if we just kind of finagle some pale moss in there. So I think what we'll do is if we slap just a few, or actually we could just start with the one. We're definitely gonna have to get rid of everything on top, which we're gonna do anyway, because I don't like this. It ends up looking a little too busy. Oh, it's dark. Hold on, let me see. God, these days seem so freaking short. Trying to keep it, lit up for y'all here. That helped a little. Okay. So we get a little bit of a piece of moss there. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, I like it. Ooh. Hello. Why isn't the grass pale? Am I gonna have to go get pale grass? Oh no. Why? I really do think that helps. Like that really, 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 really helps, I think. Why is the grass green? It should be pale. Whatever. That I like. I like it. I like what's the things that are happening here. I approve of, because then it kind of looks like it's turning it from the red to the, to the dead, and then, or turning it from the green to the, and then it'll eventually become red, which means I think we should maybe have a bit of this kind of mixed in. Ooh, that's too many. That's too many. You. Yeah, like, just kind of, you see what I'm going for, hopefully. Hopefully. I like it. I think that'll work out pretty nice. And then the blue, I guess will go in over here. I mean, we could just kind of stick with what we got going on, though. Like, especially this back here. I really like this. But like I say, we can't go too deep because of pre-existing infrastructure. I think we're gonna have to see how this turns out, or like once we get more done, and go from there. After thinking about it a little bit, I decided to try grass. Now, I wasn't going to try grass because I was like, it's a little too green up against the pale, right? But it's not, because this is an ocean biome, right? And so it's not as green as it could be, like in a jungle or plains or any of that kind of jazz. And so what I'm thinking is, if we use this just regular grass as a transitional kind of helper between the pale and then the super green of the moss, because moss is the same color wherever it is, it doesn't matter, same color, right? And so if we kind of use it as a transitional helper, that might actually be a thing. And then these little spots here where there's like just this little tiny bit, I think it would look better if it was just grass, right? And so I started doing that over here. Obviously it's not going to be such a hard edge. Well, it might be. It's kind of hard to not get a hard edge on it. It really is. Is there anything? I'm pretty sure stuff can spawn out there, but you could kind of start getting the vibe of what I'm going for here. I definitely need to get some of the blue in here, so I think it's going to be over here, kind of like maybe creeping its way that way or something. The idea is that wherever there's red, whenever the red comes, blue is inevitably going to be there eventually, right? And so we kind of need it to start somewhere. And so I gotta figure out how that's gonna happen over here. Right. And so the red has been, I see you guys, scumbags. The red is gonna be there for a bit before the blue shows up. That's kind of the, oh, there's a creeper over there. It's not lit up right now. So yeah. Are you ready for the, I guess, the reveal and stuff? So, yeah, I really like how it turned out. So this way, we've got the red coming through, the corruption, or whatever you want to call it, kind of coming through. You can see it's all spiky and lava-y and just nasty. And then over on this side, we've got water and blue and the source of all life, essentially. Everything needs water, right? Life needs water. And so we've got, oh, I didn't see that bit there. I'll do something about that. I just didn't want any of the red kind of coming through, you know? But yeah, we've got the blue working its way over this way to, like, I guess, take care of the red. I think this guy, this freaking guy. Look at this guy. That guy, he got tall. He yeah. Nutrients, baby. No, I really love how it turned out. This part over here, up against the glass, I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. I'll probably bring that outside up to it and then do something there. I'm not sure. But I've actually, I was kind of considering punching a hole in the wall. Like the glass broke, and then like having water come in. That could be an idea. I'm not sure. Could be a thing. But I really like it. I think it is an absolute nod to season 7. Just like it should be. Right? Which, speaking of, let's go check out season 7. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this already, but this is the season 7 base. And so if you're wondering, the arms, that's the arms around the dome or going over the dome. It's those, right? Those right there. Essentially, well, like the top bit, kind of. This is all covered in dirt. And so I had to restructure, like rebuild it, recraft it and stuff. I don't even, what is this? What was, oh, farm. Okay, wait, sign? Cub was here apparently. But yeah, so that's where that came from. And then the center bit, it kind of resembles this, you know, like the mob farm kind of resembles that. But this is kind of what I was talking about. The red coming in, trying to blah, and then the blue being all blah. You know what I mean? And then over here, same thing, kind of fighting and stuff. And then, oh, this is something I didn't even think about. So the idea was that the crying obsidian is making the mycelium, which is resistant to both, I guess. And then we even have a little bit of it like coming through there and like all through there, and then little bits of it this way. And then they built this, which I didn't fully surround by crying obsidian. It was not easy to get. And then we had a bunch of these guys kind of running around. Name tag 1. Had a little bit coming in there. Got a bunch of these guys running around. Yeah, they're all name tag 1. But that's kind of what it was, you know, playing off of. Just a different version, kind of paying respects to past seasons is what this season is all about, right? Yeah. And so we've got the yeah, you know, I like it. But I do believe that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see y'all next time.